everyone, thank you for joining us once again on the channel. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the time of day we may be reaching you. We'd like to say thank you so much for your massive support towards our channel. We appreciate you and we do not take it for granted. Now on today's report, we see Governor Obaseki actually responding and saying that he only received 2.1 billion naira as the oil derivation fund. Well, we know that in a previous report, the Edo State APC challenged Governor Obaseki on the 13% derivation and fiscal policies and others, and we know that they came hard on him, actually in accusing him of not disclosing how much the state received from the arrears which was paid by President Muhammadu Buhari, has recently revealed by Governor KNY0ခြK, and we know that the party also accused the governor of not disclosing the financial position of the state, and they accused Governor Obaseki of hoarding the derivation fund to actually use to buy votes during the 2023 elections, and they said particularly the election into the House of Assembly. Well, Governor Obaseki has actually reacted, and on today's report we see this one that says we only received 2.1 billion naira as oil derivation fund. Edo government says KNY0ခြK Oshiomohle. Well, before we get into the details fully, please don't forget to give us a thumbs up on our posts as they come your way. And if you're joining us for the first time, please do well to like, share, and subscribe. Now into the details in full. Now, the Edo State government on Wednesday said that it had only received 2.1 billion naira from the 28 billion naira that accrued to the state as the 13% oil derivation fund for oil producing states. Now, Nigerian News reports that the Edo State Commissioner for Budget and Finance, Joseph Oboegbe, disclosed this while briefing journalists after the weekly Executive Council ESCO's meeting, which was chaired by Governor Godwin Obaseki at the government house in Benin City. Now, Oboegbe noted that 1 trillion naira was established for oil-producing states, and a distribution methodology was adopted by the Revenue Mobilization, Allocation and Fiscal Commission, the RMAFC, adding that 28 billion naira accrued to the state and will be paid in 5 years of 20 tranches. He said, the net amount will come to each state for over 5 years in 20 tranches. Each year, you will have quarterly remittances, which is 4 releases each year for over 5 years. Due to some court cases from some states, the releases started this year, October 2022. The Edo State government got 3 tranches of 700 million naira per quarter, which amounts to 2.1 billion naira out of the 28 billion naira. It is verifiable. We are expecting 20 quarterly tranches in over 5 years, but so far we have gotten just 3 out of the 20, and it is verifiable. We have the records on how the money is being spent. Now, according to the commissioner, the Edo State government disposes between 2 to 3 billion naira monthly for capital expenditure in the states. Oboegbe said, it is only in Governor Obaseki's administration that you will find capital expenditure always bigger than recurrent expenditure. Development occurs when capital expenditure is greater than recurrent expenditure. Last year, the state almost closed out at 90% actualization of capital expenditure of the budget. Describing the Obaseki-led administration as transparent and accountable. The commissioner added that Governor Obaseki received an award for his transparency in the utilization of resources. The World Bank studied all the states in Nigeria in the last 4 years and found the governor worthy of honor for his fiscal transparency, accountability, and sustainability programs. It was only Edo State that also got an award from the World Bank on expenditure efficiency. Now, on his part, the Commissioner for Orientation and Communication, Chris Nehikari, while berating Comrade Adams Oshiomohle for his comments on the subject matter, said that the former governor left office with a debt of 160 billion naira after receiving 1 trillion naira from the Federation accounts in 8 years as the governor of Edo State. He noted, "We don't want to speak on this as Oshiomohle doesn't have the moral justification and the authority to talk about transparency and accountability, especially as Edo State now has the most transparent government in the last 30 years. We would not speak yet. Thank God he is contesting the election. We would ask him vital questions at the right time. This state is not rich but has judiciously utilized the resources available as we are rich in human capital. We have the right people helping us to manage our resources in such a way that we get the major benefits. When the federal government recently released the multidimensional poverty index, Edo State was adjudged one of the best states not suffering from poverty because we're using the funds available to improve the lives of our people." Also, the special advisor to the governor on media project, Crusoe Osage, said that the comment on the 13% oil derivation was targeted at creating unnecessary tension in the country amid the electioneering campaigns. He noted, "Our budget on an annual basis is about 250 billion to 300 billion naira. What percentage of 250 billion is 2.1 billion naira? It's even less than 1%. It is not a fantastic amount that has come into the state, as some politicians are trying to play politics with it. The Edo State government is transparent with its resources." Well, that is it on the details of the report, and we can see that Governor Obaseki has actually spoken up and said that he only received 2.1 billion naira as the oil derivation fund instead of the 28 billion naira which is supposed to be given to Edo State. And according to him, all the accounts for how the money is being spent is actually verifiable and can actually be accounted for. Well, that's all we can take on the details of today's report. Until we come your way next time, do well to stay safe. Bye bye.